Hey everyone, and welcome back to our journey through the book of Joshua. Last time, we saw the tribes of Israel beginning to receive their allotted lands. Today, we're diving into chapters 19 and 20, where this incredible process of inheritance and settlement comes to a fascinating conclusion, and we learn about a crucial provision for justice and mercy. So let's start with chapter 19. The land distribution continues, and this time it's for the remaining 7 tribes. The lots are cast, and one by one, Simeon, Zebulun, Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and Dan receive their designated territories. It's like watching a giant divine puzzle come together, piece by piece. Each tribe's borders and cities are described, painting a picture of a nation finally finding its home after centuries of wandering. What's really interesting is the placement of Simeon's inheritance. It wasn't a separate block of land, but was actually located within the territory of Judah. This fulfills a prophecy from Genesis 49, where Jacob said Simeon and Levi would be scattered in Israel. It's a powerful reminder that God's word, spoken generations earlier, always comes to pass, sometimes in ways we might not expect. After these 7 tribes get their land, there's one person left, Joshua himself. You might think the leader who brought them this far would take the best land first, but he doesn't. He waits until everyone else has received their portion. Only then, at the command of the Lord, does the congregation give him the city he asks for, Timnath-Serah in the hill country of Ephraim. He builds the city and settles there. This is a beautiful picture of servant leadership. Joshua puts his people first, ensuring their needs are met before his own. He models humility and trust in God's provision, a timeless lesson for any leader. With the land divided, we transition to chapter 20, which introduces a truly remarkable concept, the cities of refuge. God instructs Joshua to designate 6 specific cities where a person who unintentionally caused someone's death could flee for safety. These cities were Bezer, Ramoth, Golan, Kadesh, Shechem, and Hebron. They were strategically placed throughout the land so that no matter where you were, a city of refuge was within a day's journey. Imagine the chaos and grief when a life is lost. The law allowed for an avenger of blood, a relative of the deceased, to seek retribution. But what if the death was a complete accident? This is where the cities of refuge came in. The person could run to the nearest one, state their case at the city gate, and be granted protection inside until they could stand trial before the community. If they were found not guilty of intentional murder, they could live safely within that city until the death of the high priest. After that, they were free to return to their home and property without fear. This system is a profound demonstration of God's character. It highlights his commitment to justice, making a clear distinction between a tragic accident and a malicious act. But even more beautifully, it showcases his incredible mercy. It provides a way for grace to intervene, protecting the vulnerable and preventing cycles of revenge from spiraling out of control. It is a physical picture of the spiritual refuge we find in God himself, a place of safety, grace, and a fair hearing when we stumble. So as we wrap up these chapters, we see a nation settled under a humble leader and a system of justice tempered with profound mercy. It is a blueprint for a society that values every person and reflects the heart of its king. What an incredible foundation for a new nation. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this gives you some food for thought. If you found this valuable, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next step in this amazing story. See you next time.